There are a number of different ways to create predefined profiles, that is, creating commonly used shapes. To begin with, let's go ahead to the rectangle. Select the down arrow for the pop-up menu to show you several different ways to create a rectangle and a polygon. Let's go ahead and select rectangle. You can use the tools palette to create the rectangle by selecting the first point, either by placing a value within the horizontal and vertical box, or you can click anywhere with your left mouse button and click a second time to create your rectangle. Another way to create a rectangle is through the centered rectangle. This is where you're going to select anywhere within the graphic window as your first point, or you can again place the values within the H and V boxes in the tools palette. Simply click with the left mouse button and then move your cursor outward to create the desired size of the rectangle. Click again or place values within the H and V boxes within the tools palette to then create your rectangle. The orientated rectangle is basically creating 3 points to create this rectangle. And basically you're going to start by selecting the corners. Again, you can use the tools palette to place values within the H and V boxes, or you can freely create it in the graphic window by using the left mouse button and clicking, and then moving the cursor to another angle or point, and clicking again, and then once more moving the cursor to the desired distance, and clicking again to create a rectangle. Yet another way to create a rectangle, or in this instance a parallelogram, is select the parallelogram icon, and again, similar to the orientated rectangle, you're going to create 3 points. Again, you can place these corners or points values within the H and V in the tools palette, or you can freely click anywhere you wish to within the graphic window. Simply click with the left mouse button again, move the cursor out to create your line, click once more, and then finally move your cursor freely to create the shape of the parallelogram that you desire, and click once more to solidify the parallelogram size and shape. Another way to create a parallelogram is the centered parallelogram, but in order to do that, you first have to have 2 lines. So first, let's go ahead and select our line tool and create 2 lines. Next, select the centered parallelogram. Select one line and then the other, and notice how our parallelogram will enlarge and shrink proportionately to the lines that we selected. When you have the desired size that you want, go ahead and select the left mouse button and create your centered parallelogram. Finally, you can create the polygon by placing values within the H and V boxes in the tools palette, or by selecting freely anywhere within the graphic window. You can be creating it from the center point, slide your cursor out to create the size proportionately, and you can also turn your mouse to rotate the polygon to the desired position. Select again, and then move your mouse to create the number of points within your polygon. And once you are satisfied with the number of points, select the left mouse button to then finish your polygon. Another set of predefined shapes that you can use are within the elongated hole and keyhole profiles. Go ahead and select elongated hole, click and drag your cursor across, and then notice how this elongated hole or slot can be created from the center out proportionately. Click again when you reach your desired shape, and your elongated hole is created. Next, you have the cylindrical elongated hole. Select again from the center out, and then go ahead and drag the cursor about to create a cylindrical elongated hole. You can also specify the width of this elongated hole by moving the cursor out from the center of the center line. Click again when you reach the desired size that you want. Let's try that again. Notice I'll click from the center out, and this time I'm not going to go all the way around. I clicked again, and now I slide the cursor outward, and here we have the cylindrical elongated hole. It's basically a slot that's curved. And then finally we have the keyhole profile. This is a series of clicks in order to create it. Go ahead and select anywhere within the graphic window. Move your cursor out, and notice that the keyhole is already created. You're going to first create the elongated portion of the keyhole. Next, when you click again, you're going to create the radius of the keyhole. Click again once you reach your desired shape, and that is how you create the keyhole profile.